being a content creator on the internet as a girl, even though I've been doing it for 6 years, is scary. It's nerve-wracking, more so when you're a parent. You know, something I've tried keeping separate, something I've tried not talking about, simply because, you know, as easy as it would be to make content about that or whatever, it's just obviously not something I'm passionate about. Being a mother is one thing, knowing who you are as a person is another, and ever since I was younger, I've always just wanted to share my passions, talk to other people who like things that were similar to things that I liked, and I was stuck for a long time when I was younger, unable to connect with the kind of people who liked the same things that I liked, because growing up, I liked Fallout New Vegas mainly. I mean, I liked Fallout 3, but Fallout New Vegas, that's not something you let a young child play. World of Warcraft, that's just not something young kids play, right? And, you know, as I've gotten older here, I'm 27 now, and I'm finally finding a way to share my passions and not get clumped with the younger generation of people who ask me to play Fortnite and other things like Minecraft and whatever not. And though I like ingesting some of the content that I think these, you know, younger gen people enjoy, and that's one thing I've been paying attention to recently. You know, on Twitch, there's been this new meta. A lot of the TikTok creators have gone over there, and instead of doing their live, because doing lives on TikTok is, that's one of the reasons why I post on there and everything like that. But, it is so hard to exist on there because it's super censored. You know, I struggle just having 420 in my name. It seems that doesn't do me a lot of justice, but that's my birthday. So, you know, yeah, it means other things, but it's my birthday. And paying attention to the trends and everything, you know, it makes me so sad for girls. I've been watching a girl who is 21, I believe. I think she just turned it. And she's been on the come up. She's been doing so good, getting so many viewers now on Twitch because she's bringing over her following from TikTok. And the amount of things that she's had to deal with that have given me, like, PTSD, things that I had to learn my first year being a Twitch streamer before I became a VTuber. A lot of the reason why I don't think I'm ever going to be comfortable just streaming with a camera like this on Twitch is just because, like, yo, people are evil on the internet. Yo, like, the things that they type in your chat, your full address, your social security number, your phone number, your mom's phone number, like, it's insane. It's literally, and if you're someone who's a mother, like, your heart drops thinking about how you just doing your job, just living your life can negatively impact the person who you helped bring into this world. Like, you don't want that. The whole point of you supposed to be, like, getting on here and being on the internet and making any sort of money is to obviously not only support yourself, but to support your freaking offspring. And, like, that's been the number one thing that stopped me as a person. It's stopped me from wanting to share facts and details about my real life because I simply don't want people in it. That's not the content. That's not the point. Would it make me more relatable? Yeah, you know, I myself find myself relating with other girls who are mothers, and who are open about it in their content and stuff like that. And I know that, you know, it's directly negatively impacted me because people perceive me as the person that I am, the things that I seem to have experience about, and I don't make it clear why I have this sort of knowledge and experience. But it's like I sit here and I watch someone else going through things that would I've battled to make sure that there is no which way, shape, or form someone could come into my Twitch stream, no matter what they type, no matter what they do, no matter the hate raid, no matter the mass amount of follow bots, a view bot, anything like that. I've battled to make sure that after 6 years, there's nothing that convinces me not to turn my stream on or to turn it off. Like, I turn my stream on when I want to, and I enjoy my streams. I've had people mercilessly attack me throughout the years, and I'm not even someone who's had more than like 300-400 viewers at once, and nowadays I'm lucky to have 10 because I don't show up on camera. I use a virtual character, and I can never imagine showing up in front of the male dominated platform that it is as myself, because that has been very mentally destructive. And yet all that I love doing is streaming. Like, I love Twitch streaming. Like, I love playing video games live on stream. I love getting on stream and yapping. This has been something I've wanted to do for 6 years. I've been trying so hard to make this work because I lost my ability to work after a really bad eye injury. I've never been cleared to go back to work. I can't work a regular job. I can't even stand for longer than 30 minutes without my knees wanting to give out beneath me. If I'm like walking, I'm fine. But if I'm just standing in place, it's painful. Arthritis. I don't want to let myself get scared into a corner, as I feel like I have time and time and time again. But wow, when you see these things, like girls who are succeeding in a way that I wish I did the first few times I turned on my Twitch streams. First few times I turned on my Twitch streams, I was lucky to have 10, 20 people there. I could only imagine what it would be like to be sitting there and you have over 10,000 viewers and you're new to this. You barely understand what's going on. It is so nerve-wracking. And though, to see someone be able to take it with such grace is astounding to me. Like, I have nothing left to do but stand. Because if it were me, people full-blown doxing me in my chat, having my moderators having to clear my chat and keep me in subscriber only. You know who doesn't have to sit in subscriber only? The men who sent these doxers to her. The other male streamers who talked shit. And like that's crazy. Like, girls are just not even allowed to exist and grow at the same rate that a lot of these guys do because of the things that we have to consider. Because of our safety is just so easily disturbed, And also, like, it must be so nice living with a family that you feel safe with. I had to move out of my parents' house just to feel safe from them. So, like, I can only imagine what it's like. There's other girls out here. If you're someone like me who's your parents not only emotionally traumatized you growing up and then started physically abusing you shortly after becoming the age of 18 just because they're like, oh, you're an adult now, so instead of yelling and screaming at you, we're going to start assaulting you. It's so disturbing coming from that, and knowing people on the internet will treat you all the same. Like, it just, no chill. Nobody's got any chill. And it makes you just like live in survival mode or something. Like, it's, all I know is, like, anytime I see a girl out here taking that to the chin, that's the only reason I'm showing up still. That's the only reason I'm here. Because, like, if other girls are able to deal with it and still show up day after day, Don't let it bug them. Don't let them make them cry. Don't let them make them upset. And y'all aren't medically prescribed Mary Jane like I am. You're able to just show up. I aspire. I really do. 6 years I've spent being way too scared to show up as like my full 110,000% complete self, because there's consequences. But well, I feel like there's also consequences to shutting up and being poor and not doing anything about it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna post this on my IRL YouTube channel, but I am a YouTube partner on my VTube channel, and I'm just trying to find a different outlet for my IRL stuff, I guess, because I want to keep that other channel focused on gaming and VTubing and not real life. But also, I'm a real person, and maybe I should share more about my real life. So that's why we're here.